for him.
Yeah.
Then I said, if he's going to see you in stuff that I bought, it's going to have my DNA all over it. Well, I guess I understand that. You're damn right.
That's gotta be wild though.
What's that?
That's gotta be wild though. That he's not doing the heavy lifting that he needs to be doing.
Well, no, she doesn't ask for money all the time. Just every once in a while, you know. It's like I help her out at Christmas because he buys stuff for the kids on Christmas, but she doesn't have any money. She likes to buy stuff too. So
okay, so he don't make the money you make, technically speaking.
He owns a $300,000 house. He's into heating and air conditioning.
I mean, that's good. It's solid. It's solid income.
He might not make, he might make more than I do. I don't know.
Yeah, you make good money with an HVAC.
Yeah. So, but like I said, I don't know what exactly. But when they first got together, he gave her a lot. He used to give her money to run the house. Now he does all the shopping, and so he doesn't give her a lot. Now, and again, I've been around the block a few times. I'm not stupid. I go by what she tells me. He could be the greatest guy. Kind of like those girls that say we can be together, but you got to kill him because he abuses me and he doesn't abuse you. You know?
Yeah.
So he might be the greatest guy in the world, and I just know what she tells me. I mean, she doesn't need to lie to me. I do what I do for her anyway.
I mean, are they good, or is it just kind of like
they're okay?
Yeah, it's a normal.
They're okay.
It's a normal couple.
If she had the means to take care of herself, she wouldn't be there.
Ah, okay. She's kind of like just putting up.
She has no choice. She doesn't have any place else to go. And if they split up, then she's got to fend for herself, and she doesn't make enough money to fend for herself.
I don't know who told me this, but somebody told me a while back. Like they said, men thrive, women survive, and I've held on to that quote for a long time. Like some girls, like they have their shit together, and then some girls need to stay with somebody to keep a roof over their head. And that's part of the position.
Well, her problem is she got married when she was 15 years old to a guy who was 26.
The fuck? That sounds like some shit.
It was,
that sounds like
as a dad, I'd wonder what the fuck.
I'd want to know
but
yeah.
If you knew Amanda,
yeah,
she was going to do what the fuck she wanted to anyway. She was either going to marry him with their approval, or she was going to run off and marry him.
Oh, real rebellious type.
Yeah. So they were together 15 years. She never worked. She was home taking care of the kids. Because at that, she ended up having 2 kids with them, or 3, I forget what it is. And
that's wild though.
And so they split up when she's 30 years old and never had a job. So now she's on child support and welfare and food stamps, and she goes and gets a job at Motel 6 for like 10 hours a week.
I know girls like that. I've known girls that do shit like that.
But she wants to work. She lives in California. She can't find anything that's gonna pay her that she can live out on her own.
Yeah, because California is expensive.
And I told her, we almost ran away to get her to Ohio, because that's where her oldest daughter was going to college. And if she would have went to Ohio, we'd be together right now, because I could have kept this job, because we go to Ohio all the time.
Yeah, and still went up there and seen her.
Yeah, we would be together right now. At least we would have got together then. I don't know if we could stay together this long, but
yeah, I've been to Ohio a couple times. It just gets cold as a motherfucker.
And I told her, I said, even now, I said, I don't want you to come to me now, because if you come to me now, you're going to be in the same boat you're in already. What if it doesn't work out between us and you have no place to go? You're going to be stuck. You need to go out, get yourself situated where you don't need nobody. You're only with somebody because you want to be with them.
Yeah.
So
that's a terrible position to be in. To have to stay with somebody because you depend on them.
And she can't catch a break. Like I said, she got her dad and her brother own an insurance company, and they got some money, and so right now she's working for the insurance. She's trying to get into something like that. Her dad owns insurance. He's worth millions, not millions, but he's retired. He's got a motor home, a nice home on the beach in California, so he's got some money.
Yeah.
The brother's got some money, so she's trying to. But that'd be a good thing for her to do. Insurance is a good business to get into.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've almost gotten into it, man.
So So that's what she's trying to do right now. But with COVID, she's working in the office. She goes into COVID, or goes in there, and 3 of the people show up for work. They all got fevers.
So they shut the office down pretty
So
much.
now she's working, but she never got COVID. So now she's working from home. You know, so it's she's got 2 kids. You know, and they drive her crazy all the time, and you know, it's now here's another thing. Years ago, when I was paying her rent, I paid her rent $900 a month for a year. I paid her rent, and I went to visit her, and I usually, hey, I'm in town, I'm gonna come by and see. Yeah, come on over. So I'm in town. I called her, hey, I'm in town, I'm gonna come by and see you. She goes, well, where are you at? I go, I'm with my mom. She goes, let me come see you. Well, right there, you know, I'm a smart guy. Why doesn't she want me to come to the house?
Yeah, obviously.
Now, I'm a married man, so I can't fault her for being with somebody. You know, I can't do that.
Yeah, it's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, so I wasn't mad that she was with somebody, but
at the house that you're paying for.
Yeah, after we had messed around, like I wanted to get some pussy, so I didn't say anything that night.
Yeah.
The next morning, I said, hey, look, we need to talk. She goes, what's up? I go, so what's going on at home? She goes, nothing. Why? She goes, why didn't you want me to come by the house? And I said, what's his name? Well, I was going to tell you, and I said, here's the deal. I can't pay your rent anymore.
Woo.
And she got kind of mad. And I told her, I said, look, I didn't mind paying. You were a single mom with 2 kids. I didn't mind helping you out. And I love you. I don't mind helping you out. But I'm not paying rent for some guy to shack up at your house.
I've actually been in that exact situation with my child's mom.
Yeah, and she told me, she goes, and she got mad. And so we didn't talk.
Yeah.
We had fucked that whole night, and we didn't talk
No more after
for a long time. Almost a year.
I wouldn't have talked to her either. The fuck? Like,
well, I mean, I wasn't mad at her. I wasn't mad. But she shouldn't have been mad at me for not wanting to pay rent when she's got another guy, you know.
that ain't. I used to think the same thing, because you're thinking with a logical head. She's looking at it like, why the fuck wouldn't you want to, like, would you care about me regardless?
Yeah.
Like yeah, I'm not gonna shoot myself in the foot for you.
So she got kind of mad, and I mean, like I said, I wasn't mad at her because I'm married. She didn't know I'm married. I mean, I got a wife at home. You think I can't say anything if she's fucking her with some guy? What am I gonna do?
Yeah, but in the house that you're paying for.
Yeah. And then, so anyway, so she didn't talk to me for a while, and all of a sudden, and remember, we had fucked the night before. And about 8 months later, I look on Facebook, and she is pregnant. She is fucking pregnant. And we haven't spoken in months. I'm doing this kind of, you know, I was there then, this is 8 months. That could very easily be my child.
Yo.
We still hadn't spoken, and then she posted a picture when she had the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God she likes the brothers, that's all I can tell you. Because there's no way in hell that baby was mine. There's no way in hell that baby was mine. And like I said, that doesn't bother me. I love that child. So her being with a black guy doesn't bother me. I don't give a shit. That doesn't bother me. And then we finally talked, and she goes, I go, so why didn't you talk? And she goes, I wasn't mad at you. She goes, I was embarrassed that I got myself in a situation where I was pregnant. She goes, and the guy she was with was just a friend of hers. And then she met this other guy who she's living with now. But she met the guy just after she had this little rendezvous with this friend of hers. And so this guy, he thought that the baby could be his also. And he was white. So she has a black baby. And he wasn't mad because he didn't know her then. It's just like, I'm not mad because, you know, hey. But anyway, so that's the guy she's living with now. She's been with him 4 or 5 years. And he's raising that child as his own.
Like he knows it's not his kid?
Yeah, he's white.
Oh, well, yeah. Shit.
But if he doesn't, then he's an idiot, but, you know.
Jeez.
But you know, she's only been with like 6 guys her entire life. So it's not, she just had a kind of a run there where, you know.
Yeah, shit got real.
And it wasn't no big deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I love the kid, but I can't see the kid anymore because she couldn't talk before. She's like 6 now. She could very easily tell her that this guy that she calls dad, the white dude, she goes, hey, I went and saw Uncle Mark today, you know.
Yeah.
And he knows who I am.
Yeah.
He's aware of who I am. He doesn't think I'm part of her life anymore. He knew He knew I was paying her rent back in the day because he always asked her, "Well, how's it make?"
Exactly how I would play it. No, we don't talk no more.
Well, because if he found out about me, he might kick her out, and then I'd be there.
Yeah, and it would fall back on you.
Yeah.
No, leave that shit right where it's at. There's nothing wrong with doing a little bit of something, but I'm not about to do the heavy lifting and you fucking with somebody else like that. Like, honestly, that's how the government treats women. Really, to be blunt with you. Like, if they know you got a man in the house, they'll cut you right off. Jesus.
There's a black woman who's a diehard